Welcome back to another installment of The Flash. After the events of the return of Barry Allen, Wally West has come into his own as The Flash. He has a stable relationship with his girlfriend, Linda Park, and he has his friends to call back on for help, those friends being the Flash family and other DC heroes. He has went on a couple adventures with characters such as Nightwing, Starfire. He almost lost his relationship with Linda Park, but now their bond is stronger than ever. But Wally West is about to go through the ringer, guys. In a storyline known as Terminal Velocity, Wally West is faced with his biggest challenge yet. But before we head into that storyline, we need to establish a few things. Who is Impulse? How did he arrive? What does the Cobra Cult have to do with this? How is Iris West back from the dead? Also, what events happened to Wally in Zero Hour that affect him in Terminal Velocity? Well, if you guys are ready, let's dive into issue 92 of Mark Waid's Flash Run. Our story opens up 2 weeks ago. Linda Park is investigating this place that was trashed. She speaks with the owner of the building. He says he's been seeing a cult preaching and doing ceremonies at his place. He tried looking into it, but they caught him and gave him the evil eye. He ran. He came back the next day and the place was trashed. The owner's out of rent too. Linda asks for signed papers to help with the investigation. The owner goes to his drawer nearby. He opens it up, but that's when cobras come out of the drawer to bite him. He screams. Linda is horrified and is unable to help the owner. 2 weeks pass. Wally West is playing basketball, and he's the best one on the courts because he's the fastest man alive. Linda is not impressed at all by Wally's basketball skills. She is still looking into the cult investigation. Wally comes by and he tries to talk with his girlfriend, right? Now he finds a paper in her files that shows that someone is after her. Someone's trying to kill her. Linda isn't worried. Wally is. A streak of lightning that passes by. Another speedster? Maybe. Wally is curious, but Linda reminds him they have to move into his new house. Wally picks up Linda and they run off. They make it to the house and find Iris there. Iris in the shadows. Wally is shocked. She's alive. Wally picks up Iris with his arms and says, "Aunt Iris, God, Iris, it's so good to see you. I've missed you so much. Where have you been?" Linda then says, "Iris, I'm Linda. I've been looking forward to meeting you." Now, that's when Iris says, "Sweetheart, I'm missing something here. Didn't you think I was, dead?" Now, Wally tells her that, "Actually, no. I knew you were okay when I saw this book from..." Never mind, it's a long story. What he's referencing is in the end of Return of Barry Allen, the book that Reverse Flash brought back, the biography of the Flash, the life story of the Flash. It showed it was written by Iris, so Wally knew she would come back eventually. Now, Wally says, "Today we celebrate. You're here, and that's the greatest news." Now, Iris looks down and says, "Not really, sweetheart." And Wally says, "Iris, what's wrong?" Now, Iris sheds a tear and she says, "Wally, I'm here for a reason. It's my grandson. He'll die unless you can save him." Now, we fast forward and we see Linda. She sits Wally and Iris down. Iris is not from this time. She's from the 30th century. She was sent to our time as an infant. She died, but then her parents brought her back. She was reunited with Barry Allen. They had 2 children, Dawn and Dawn Allen. Both children became heroes and sacrificed themselves when the Dominators attacked Earth. Wally knows about the Dominators. He joined forces with all of Earth's heroes, the Justice League, when Dominators attacked an event known as Invasion. Iris continues to explain Dawn has a son named Bart Allen. Bart was born with full super speed. The Dominators kidnapped Bart. After the Dominators, Bart was put into government captivity. They tried to clone him and cure him. Wally and Linda ask what is wrong with Bart. Iris tells them he is dying of his own speed power. He's aging too fast and will be dead within the week. Iris and Bart went through a portal into the time stream. Both of them were separated. Iris then says, "He was torn from my hands. I wound here without him. My God." Now Wally thinks. Iris continues. I don't even know if he made it here alive. Now, Wally remembers seeing a lightning streak pass by Wally and Linda at the park. Wally says, "He's here. I saw him, and I let him get away. That won't happen again." Wally goes searching for Bart. He sends out a call to the Justice League and Teen Titans. Bart hasn't been found yet. The clock is ticking. With each tick, Bart Allen is one heartbeat closer to death. Wally marks the trail and might know where Bart is. Iris tries to go with Wally. Iris is Bart's touchstone to reality. Wally tells Iris no because she would die at the rate he runs. Wally goes to speak with Linda. Wally says, "Hey, aunts from the future, Lightspeed babies. I know, this seems strange to you, but..." Linda says, "I've seen Gorilla Grodd. I'm pretty cool with your world by now. Go." Wally says, "I shouldn't leave you." Now Linda responds, "I'll be fine. I'm due at the station, so I won't be alone. Do what you have to." Now, Wally runs off and Linda says to Iris, "Forgive a newswoman's curiosity, Iris, but I have to ask, why bring Bart to 1994 to Wally when you could have gone further back? Your husband..." Now Iris cuts her off and says, "My husband is a sweet memory. We had our years, and they were the best. But take it from a future traveler. Special times are just ahead for my nephew. Wally West has to save Bart. It's his destiny." Now Wally runs off even farther. He goes throughout the world, and eventually he finds Bart. But Bart lashes out and tries to kill Wally West. Wally was not expecting this. He's in shock. Now we shift to Linda. She's on the news, and she reports about the Cobra Cult, her investigation. Now the Cobra King at his hideout, he watches. He has deadly plans for Linda. And that's how we conclude Flash number 92. So that was Flash number 92. And guys, this is a very important issue telling the origin of Impulse. I really enjoyed the origin. It's a very interesting origin with Dawn and Dawn Allen, the Dominators. I thought that was really dope. But also, how it's conveyed through Iris's perspective is really good. I like Mark Waid's writing here. And see Wally pretty much have a ticking time clock. He has to save Impulse. He has to save Bart Allen. Because every second that passes, Bart Allen is like closer to death, right? So there's a lot of high stakes in the story. And yeah, we have the villain like the Cobra Cult, which they're cool villains. I like the Cobra King, but they're not like the big thing in the storyline. The most interesting thing is Iris coming back. Like, she was dead, but she's back now. And we got Bart Allen, which, guys, Bart Allen Impulse is an awesome character. And this is his introduction, but he becomes even better as the stories progress. Another thing to note is Wally and Linda's relationship is stronger than ever. I like their interactions in this issue. It's really nice and really cool. And their final interaction before Wally runs off just shows how much they've grown as like a couple and a relationship. And the ending shows that Linda's in trouble and Wally's gonna have to save her eventually. But he's also dealing with Bart Allen trying to save him. So Wally has a lot of things to juggle, a lot of people to save, and it's gonna be interesting to see what he does in the following issues. Now, that was that issue, but next week we'll be covering issue number 93 and 94, which is the conclusion to this Impulse introduction arc, right? And then I'll have a video talking about Wally West in 0 Hour, what happened to him in that event, and then the following week we'll go into Terminal Velocity. So hang in there, guys. We're gonna get to that storyline. But I want to go over the stuff that preludes to that big storyline so you're not lost, alright? Because if you just jump into Terminal Velocity, you can be very lost and you'll be like, what's going on? Who is this Impulse guy? What's going on? Wally West is coming out of the Speed Force? Like, what? So it's better to tell you guys this story first and talk about 0 Hour, and then we'll move into Terminal Velocity. But yeah, guys, tell me your thoughts about this issue down below. What do you think about the origin of Bart Allen? Do you like it? Do you think it'd be better? And what are your theories for the upcoming issues? If you like the video, give a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on another Flash video. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.